You know what? That says have a great day. That is a great way to start the day. Not to mention it's highly caffeinated, but just starting someone's day with something positive can make a whole difference in somebody's day. So, listen, we're hearing that the buyer side is slowing down, that there's not as much activity. I'm hearing a lot more about I have this really great listing, it's not being shown. Certain areas, different things, but it's much more prevalent than we've seen in the past. We're also hearing more about sellers want to list, and here's where the price will move the property right now. Two things for you to do. Number one is use the time you'd normally be showing buyers to go deeper, improve conversations, improve your buyer criteria sheet, all of those kind of things on the buyer side. On the seller side, start stacking the listings if you can. If they're not moving, then this is the time. Or if the seller's got an unrealistic price, now's the time to work on those conversations, because the more listings you have, the more control you'll be in. Start working on that skill. That is a skill, those conversations. Even if they are so unrealistic and you know they're not going to change their price, try and stay curious long enough to get them, even in their own minds, to understand that what they're doing is unrealistic, what we call self-discover, that their price is not going to move the house, and leave them there. And then you can walk away. You have no fear when you have the opportunity to have these conversations over and over and over again. I know some of you are carrying more listings than you have in a long time. That's okay. Use this as an opportunity to work on that skill of conversation. And on the buyer side, communicate, 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 and continue to stay top of mind. So here's what's working is some content that you can create, have AI create, or then you use your own language, but talk about things like 5 seller mistakes that are harming people right now. And in there, use that law of the falling knife, where the price that's recommended by the realtor initially, and then 5 months later, when the seller's convicted that their price is up here, that it ends up selling down here. And don't sleep on expired listings. There are a ton of listings that are expiring now. We all know the value of going after, or the value of the second or third realtor, in where somebody finally gets right on the price. On the expired, now we have a class on expired. If you feel like you need to do your own expired process and you don't want to make a phone call because you know that seller's getting a million phone calls in the first day, do have the AI create you a process that 6 or 7 mailers that you send, because most expireds are relisting within, I think the number was 43 days. So you have that long to get information in front of them. Do it once a week, once every 3 days, send them something, create a process that 6 or 7 pieces of mail that you can send them, and follow the through on that whole process. Now's a real opportune time for expireds. Those are working. So take some action. Use the time you'd normally be using for buyers to educate yourself. Work on your skills on the listing side and on the buying side, with communication on the buying side, with the conversation skills on the listing side, and throw in an expired or two right now, because it's all signs in the economy are that we are really moving in a positive direction. And if you look at mortgage applications a couple of weeks ago, when our mortgage rates dropped just a bit, they shot up. So people are ready. They're just on the verge. You need to be ready when they're ready, and go get them. I want you to have a great week. I'll talk to you soon.